We wanted to talk to you about a couple different types of exterior door lock. It's kind of confusing. Everyone's like, it's a lock, it's a lock. They're all the same. So they're not all the same. We've got here two blocks, and they seemingly look very, very similar when you're looking at them from the view that you're seeing them. But once we turn them like that, you'll notice a bit of a difference. So we've got two types. This one here would be the most common type. We call it a tubular lock. So inside the door, you're going to have two pieces like this. They're tubular in nature. They're separate. One would be for the deadbolt generally. One would be for the knob or lever below. So that would be your more standard, typical type. Second type, some people mispronounce all the time. It's called, they call it a mortise lock, but it's actually called a mortise lock. Mortise is just a Latin word meaning to put inside. So what happens with the mortise lock is this giant piece of steel encased hardware gets mortised into your door. So those are the two types, and I'm just gonna have Cam go through the difference between the two and why you might use one over the other.
So a lot of times when people are considering, whether to put in a mortise lock or a tubular lock, it is really just dependent on, whether your door is new, whether your door is existing. More commonly, in older homes and renovations and people are reusing their front door, you'll see a tubular lock. And there are several options for tubular locks, all price points. And we have several options that will make it look great either way. When a customer is putting in a new or a custom door, we always try to recommend using a mortise lock for several different reasons. Primarily is you've got two large locking points in a mortise lock that will really make it impossible to kick in a door. Outside of security, really a mortise lock is much more robust and really gives you that feeling of quality or luxury. And when you're spending, upwards of $10,000 on a door, you really want it to feel as if you've spent that kind of money on a door. And using a mortise lock is a surefire way to make that happen.